The reflection within. A young woman named Lily resided in a small, beautiful and bright village. Her heart was as warm as the sun that caressed the landscape, and her kindness was renowned among the villagers. Yet, something dragged her deep. One bright morning, while walking through the market, Lily overheard a conversation between two villagers, Mr. Brown and Mrs. Green. Mr. Brown remarked, "Did you hear about Lily? She never seems to get anything right. She's so naive and careless." Mrs. Green nodded, "You're right. She's too trusting and makes poor choices. I can't understand why everyone seems to adore her." Hurt by their words, Lily's heart sank. She found herself questioning her worth, unsure of how to face such criticism. Amidst her turmoil, she noticed an old man sitting serenely under a sprawling oak tree. His wise eyes seemed to hold a world of knowledge. Curiosity overcoming her, Lily approached the old man. "Excuse me, sir," she said softly. "May I share something with you?" The old man smiled gently, beckoning her to sit beside him. "Of course, my dear, what's on your mind?" "I often feel burdened by what others think of me," Lily began. "Their opinions seem to shape how I perceive myself." The old man listened attentively, his eyes locked onto Lily's, as if he could see her soul. After a moment of contemplation, he spoke with unwavering assurance. "You see, my dear, you hold the power to decide what truly matters to you. Instead of being swayed by external judgments, focus on your values, principles, and the person you aspire to be. Embrace your flaws and strengths alike, for they make you unique. The only validation you need is from yourself." Lily felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. The old man's words resonated deep within her soul, urging her to find her own path and acceptance. From that day on, Lily practiced the old man's teachings in her daily life. Whenever she heard someone passing judgment on her, she reminded herself that their opinions were their own, not hers to bear. Slowly, the weight on her soul began to lift. One evening, as she walked through the village, she encountered Mr. Brown and Mrs. Green again. Instead of being bothered by their words, she smiled warmly and greeted them kindly. Mr. Brown, taken aback by her graciousness, hesitated before saying, "Lily, I must admit I've been unfair to you. I had some personal issues, and I took them out on you." Mrs. Green nodded. "I, too, was wrong to judge you without understanding your side of the story. Can you forgive us?" Lily's heart swelled with compassion. "There's nothing to forgive," she said, surprising even herself. "We all have our struggles, and I've learned not to let others' opinions define me. I hope you can find peace as well." As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, Lily's newfound self-assurance inspired the villagers. Her ability to stay true to herself despite others' opinions became a beacon of hope for those grappling with similar issues.
Thank you for watching.